All right, Grant. Rich Rising, everyone. Rich Rising Tribe. How you guys doing? Now, I've been taking a break. You know what? And to be honest, I was at Psyche Ward. I'm not sure who, what, when, or where. Like, who made the call. There's a little distrust right now. 3 days. They said I could come on Friday, but I was like, no, I need an extra day. Am I being avoidant now? Maybe, perhaps I'm avoiding someone. Perhaps I'm avoiding some issues, and perhaps I just realized my time there. I realized, like, hey, you know what I mean? It's okay. You know what I mean? You don't need closure with everyone. You could just end, and it might be on an awkward note, but like, just be like, you know what I mean? Hey, I hold no grudge. I wish you the best, even if it means, you know what I mean? Some people you have to love from a distance. Now, with that being said, wait, what's the cat doing? Son, I'm a little traumatized because sometimes the cats, they like to poop outside the litter box. That's a little concerning. Hey, can you guys, come on, guys. I mean, I just, work with us. That's just what I'm acting with you. Now, look, this thing I'm doing right now, I don't really care if anyone listens to it. If anything, it's more of a coping mechanism for me. Actually, I was just thinking about Good Luck Charlie. And Teddy. She kept making these videos, and then these videos can kind of be like a video diary. But then I'm like, wait, are these videos really for Charlie, or are they just a coping mechanism for Teddy? You know what I mean? That's an interesting question. You know what I mean? And a question I would like to analyze. You know what I mean? Can we just talk about AI? On the one hand, there's people saying like, hey, don't just spend so much time with nature. And look, I definitely agree with them. I love spending time like with water, grass. You know what I mean? There's a certain place I like to hang out. As a matter of fact, I've done a couple of TikTok videos there. You might recognize it. Also, TikTok is just like you know what I mean? My podcast, TikTok, you know what I mean? It's my YouTube. It's just the same thing that Teddy's doing, like from Good Luck Charlie. You know what I mean? I'm using technology and apps. These apps, TikTok, YouTube, my podcast. It's just a coping mechanism at the end of the day. And so for me to go to a place that wants me to do better, but I'm cut off from my current coping mechanism, well, I don't know. At the end of the day, let's ask ourselves, was the coping mechanism I was using not good enough? Or was it just my mindset and my ego and letting people test my pride? You know what? Let them test my pride. You know what I mean? And then feel sorry for them. I'm like, I'm so sorry you feel the need to hurt me, but I'm just going to do better. You know what I mean? Because we got things to do. We got business to do. We have a message to support. There's people. We have to break stigmas. There's stigmas that needs to be broken. And you know what? I can play a role. If you know what I mean, the gods and goddesses allow it. If you allow me to, I will take on this mission. I'll take this job, and I'll do it. I'll do the best I can. I'm traumatized right now. Did the cat just poop in the bathtub? I mean, cats, they're very high demanding, especially when you have 3 of them. There's only one litter box. That's the crazy part. And there's children. Some of those children, I don't know. Now, the thing that I noticed, you know what I mean? I was drinking some of my wife's beer. Alcohol. There was alcohol right there. There was a Bacardi. You know what I mean? And, you know, as soon as I came back, I'm like, you know what? Just hide all the alcohol from me. Yes, I'm the older one. I'm the one with handling certain transactions, and I'm like a financial advisor. You see, my mom's in accounting, so I know I kind of know a little bit of accounting from her. As a matter of fact, I volunteered with her. I got paid to do archive and filing. I worked for my grandma. Archive and filing, sweeping the shop. I don't know. But you know what? That's how we got the PS3. And you know what? We went to strike against grandma. Because, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, hey, you know what I mean? I might be your grandson, but still, you got to pay me when my pay is due. I had a very interesting family. You know what I mean? Not rich, but we knew the business. We knew how to work. We knew how to do things. And you know what? My father, he might have been not active in my life. So, I mean, there's some questioning abilities. I mean, I have been trying to reach out to him, but it's just, I don't know. I guess I'm not giving up. But I'll put less energy into it. Look, I just need to send this letter to DR. Send a letter from Florida to DR. Dominican Republic, I'm sorry. Not a lot of people know what DR means. You know what I mean? And you gotta be specific. Include as much specific details as possible. But sometimes you gotta keep it brief. Sometimes include details. Now, when you're in a psych ward and you're using the telephone, and you're on the other end, keep it brief because there's probably someone waiting for the telephone, and if they had to wait a long time, they might do something. They might flip. Look, at this point, it's like I'm like, okay, so I'm in a madhouse and I have to like play the game. I have to play the game. You know what I mean? Make sure that the doctor's happy. And then make sure the doctor's happy because he's the one that approves discharge, and then make sure the discharge planner is happy. Those are the two people that need to make happy, but also the nurse. You know what I mean? Because the doctor works with the nurse works with the doctor, nurse, and then the mental health technician, which is a very interesting job. Look, if you have, if you have the energy for it, if you have the wisdom, the energy, and the patience for it, and understand that you're going to see a lot of stuff, then, it might be good for you. You know what I mean? Like, who? Oh my God, I'm actually kind of happy to be out there. This is a reflection. This is a reflection. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If I have a therapist, I'll be like, hey, TikTok, I kind of use it for business sometimes, but sometimes I just use it, as a coping mechanism. It's a video diary. You know what I mean? I learned this from Good Luck Charlie. This podcast is just, it's a combination of what I learned from Good Luck Charlie and Midnight Gospel. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for the Midnight Gospel, I would not be starting a podcast. This is the second podcast. It's more of a reflection thing. But there are qualities here and there. There are things here and there I put extra stuff for. So, you know what I mean? It's both left brain and right brain content. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like, that's what I can say. All right. Well, we are going to brush our teeth because they didn't exactly have the high quality toothpaste that I use. That's meant. They don't. Like the toothbrush that I have right now, they're basically made in China. China has amazing qualities right now. You know what I mean? Because wait, what are you doing, Mr. Cat? Also, it's interesting. I have a very complex relationship with the cats. Whoa! Oh, he was scared of his own tail. Okay. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah. At this point, I'm just gonna end it right here. All right, Rich Rising once again. Have a awesome rising. You know what I mean? remember, etymology. There's a certain reason why I don't use the everyday phrase. You know what I mean? GM. You know what I mean? Because M and GM and good M derives from the word morning. And, like, bro, every day is a new day. I gotta, like, just take it as it is. You know what I mean? It's similar, yet different approach. You can see the growth. Please acknowledge the growth. And we'll see you next time. Okay? So, this is Raw Light X signing out. LD Perez. Check out my new book, Poems of Devotion. You see how smooth that was? Anyways, see ya.